Hello guys, and welcome back. Today I'm just making videos because I got a request from one of my subscribers, and you guys know that I try to help everybody as much as I can. So he just wanted to know about how I ran the lights, the spotlights on my bike. And since I'm cleaning the bike, I'm making this video just to show you what I use. I use the Lucas chain loop. I use some Dolly D40. I can't even speak this morning. And I used the bag to cover my filter and some rags and a leaf blower, of course water. So here's the make the video here and show my subscriber how I did it. I got some brackets right here, and I put it right on front of the handguard on the screw that is right on front. I hope you can see it. I ran both like that, and I'm gonna give you an idea how I ran and how I made those brackets. Okay, so also you gotta purchase this switch. This switch is separate. I believe I paid about $9 for the switch, between $6 to $9. I think it was more like $9 for it. And that's what I wire my wires to the battery. I use a 15 amp fuse, because it's, you know, you gotta get a fuse on it. Don't just hook it up straight to the battery. Okay, I ran the wire all the way between here, and I zip tied it to the battery. So that's how I ran it. I'm gonna give you a little diagram how to run the wire. I know a lot of you guys already, you know, I'm sure you know how to do this, but I try to help my subscribers. I think that's my meaning of my videos, is helping my subscribers, so that way you guys get an idea of how to do the job. So this is how they look in the front, both of them. And the way I got them mounted, you know, I said I put it right in front of the handguard. So I don't know if you had those handguards, but if you don't, you got screws right here that if you get this bracket up here and get it more to the center, you might can hook it up in the forks. I'm sure you guys can, guys can come out with your own ideas, but my subscriber, they asked me how I did mine. So this is how I did it mine. To me, mount them higher on your handlebars, it'll be good, because they're pointing towards the floor, like in an angle. You don't really want to put them straight ahead, because really those are spotlights. You got your headlights for that. So so this is what I did. I know you guys know that this bike come with the what I call it, the ducktail, which is kind of ridiculous. When I first bought the bike, they came out with this thing. It was long here, and I'm sure if you got the Hawk, that's how it is. So what I did, this is what I did. This is what I ended up with the bracket to make my headlights. I cut mine right here, straight ahead, and I took that bracket that comes with the bracket that holds the tag and hold this lights. I took that bracket off because it was kind of retarded to me. So I took that off. And what I did is that I made 2 holes here so I can put my plates, and I made a hole on the side here so I can mount this reflectors lights, and I made my tail fender a little shorter. I know a lot of guys cut it all the way up to here and put the tag somewhere else. To me, I don't like that. I don't want to take away. It's a dual sport. It's not a sport bike. So, and I'm not doing doing any kind of gnarly wheelies and anything like that. So this is how I clean up my rear fender. So what I did with that bracket, I'm gonna draw a diagram of how the bracket looks. But I used that same bracket for this right here. So this right here is what I used to hold the tag in the rear. So what I did, I'm gonna draw a diaphragm, like I said. I cut it with my grinder, because it's another bar that comes from here to there, and it makes it like a T, and that's how the bracket of the plate it is. So I cut that, and I make this you can see it's like an L. So I hooked it up right to my handguards, and that's what I hooked up my spotlights. So you can go to Home Depot and get yourself a plate, and you can make your own mountain. You don't really have to do what I did. I just give it ideas, guys. I'm not telling you go ahead and cut your fender and take that bracket and use it for that. I'm just telling you that's how I did it. I'm sure you guys are smart making the bracket. You can, you know, think out of the hat, but this is how I hooked up my lights. Okay, that's how they look. And I ran the wire right behind it. I got some bros knuckles there, and I put it right in the middle of it, and I ran my wire down to the battery with a fuse. It's always good to put a fuse on. So what you do is you take the positive wire to the switch, and then you hook up the negative straight to the battery, and then you get the wire comes to the positive from the battery to the switch, and one wire goes to the light. So you can see here's on, here's off, and I got it right here in my controller. So you know, I don't have to. I seen guys they got a toggle switch over here. That's ridiculous. I got my switch right here. It's right next to my other lights, and I can control them. And if somebody, you know, if I'm driving in the day, somebody trying to cut me off, or trying to give somebody permission to go in front of me, I can use it right here, on and off. So yeah, there we go. You know, it's a good thing to drive around in the daytime with them too, because you know, I'm driving in a black bike, and I dress in black. You know, I'm like, you know, that's the color I like. So just like Johnny Cash, right? He dressed in black, and I'm in Vegas, you know, baby. So yeah, I'm talking a bunch of baloney right now, but that's how it looks in the daytime. Just shut them off, and guys, they work great. And again, if you don't have the handguards, or if you do, I mean, I recommend to go get the handguards. I will put the handguards in the description, and I'm gonna put the lights all over again in the description, so that way it will be in this video. And also, if you don't want to cut if you don't want to use that plate that I got in that I took off the back to make the plates and on the headlights, on the spotlights, you can just get a bracket. I did not did that just to get the bracket for this. I already did that a long time ago, but I had the bracket in my closet, and I was like, man, that'll be perfect to use for my spotlights. So that's the idea. That's how I install them. And I'm gonna make a diaphragm for my subscriber. Yeah, he asked me. He drives at night, and he's ecstatic. He wants to know, because he want to put it on his bike. So that's what I'm here to help my subscribers. So thank you so much for watching my channel, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and if you could give me a like. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for watching my channel again. Happy Easter and have a great day. Okay, this is my diaphragm. Here's the battery. The positive connected to a fuse. Get yourself a fuse. They got it on Addison. They're very cheap. You get yourself like a 15 amp fuse. So you're gonna put a fuse from the positive all the way to your switch. The switch is gonna come out with two wires, which is gonna be one for the positive that goes to the switch. The other one's gonna come out positive. It's gonna go to your lights. It's gonna be two wires on the lights, two positive and two negative. So you're gonna have one other from one light to the other light, positive, straight to the switch, positive, from the switch, positive all the way to your fuse box. That gonna go straight to your positive. That's gonna be your positive. That's gonna be your hot for your lights. Now you're gonna get yourself your negative. Connect your two negative from both of the lights together. Run the wire straight to your battery. A lot of people can hook it up straight to the frame of the bike. Sometimes that do work that way, but it's not guaranteed. For the best thing to do is just straight hook it up straight to your battery. So it's gonna be, again, positive to your fuse box, to your switch, from your switch to both of your lights on the positive side, and then negative on both of the lights connected together, and the negative is gonna go straight to the battery. Okay, that's how that is gonna be hooked up, and that's how you can hook up your wires for the lights. What I did, okay, the bracket for the tag on the back, that's what I used. I made myself a bracket. Like I said, I could have went to Home Depot and buy myself some bracket and install it that way. But since I had this piece of bracket that I was not using, I used it for a purpose. I always do things like that. I know if you guys seen the video on my pegs, how I got those $29 pegs on my bike. They don't fit on my bike. I made them fit. I used the old pegs, cut the old pegs to make them fix. I don't know why I'm going the other way. We're talking about the brackets of the light. But what I'm trying to say is sometimes the things that you had at home, you can use them as, for what you need. So use them, for a purpose. So what I did, this is the bracket, okay? It's just like that, build, and then you put your tag run. The tag goes right on it, and then that bracket used to go right in the back of that fender, which I explained that in the video. So what I did, I cut it right here, guys. Cut right here with a grinder. Cut right there with a grinder. I make myself like a L, okay? And there you go. I make that bracket right there. I drew myself a hole right here. The hole right there already had it, and that one as well. And I drew a hole right here. Then I installed the lights here, lights there, and I hooked it up right to my handlebars grips, right to my grips on my handlebars. And you guys saw it in the video. So this is the diaphragm of how I did it. I'm gonna hold it here for a second, and I'm gonna put it in the video. So I hope I was able to help, my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. If you guys new to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. I mean, I always try to help you guys, and it's just a lot of people that I help. A lot of people appreciate it. Some people subscribe to me, ask me for questions, and then this, unsubscribe me, and they're in the way they go. But that's the way life is, I try to help people. I got a good heart. I want to get you guys. I'm not making any money out of this, guys. I don't sell those lights. Those lights, I don't make no money out of it. What I'm doing on YouTube, it doesn't make me any money because I'm just a beginner. I'm just trying to build up a good relationship with you guys, so you guys can do the same things I'm doing, or you can come out with your own ideas. Don't do the same things I do, because if you do the same things I do, you might end up, jumping over the hood with them. So you never know. But I'm just trying to throw it out there for, I had a subscriber that he wanted me to explain to him how I did it. So there you go. How I did it. That's the diaphragm. I hope I be able to help you. I talk you through it. Just let me know. Okay?